Quatisha Case, and today I will be talking about play-based learning. Have you ever walked into a classroom and this is what you've seen? Well, this is play-based learning. They're all in different centers, doing different things, learning different things at the same time. Here is the play-based learning strategies. It's pupil-based, which is kid teaching kid. Teacher-led, where the teacher teaches the whole class. And teacher-facilitated, where the teacher's in there, playing, enjoying herself with the children, showing them and teaching them how it works. Which is all encased in your environment, your lesson plans, and then they all want you to combine and teach them these three major developmental groups. Here is a normal lesson plan. This one talks about vegetables, but it tells you different books to have, finger plays, gross motor, sensory. It tells you all different kind of things for like a whole week worth of learning. To the untrained eye, you wouldn't understand, but to me, this is a fun week of learning. You would have to set your classroom up in different centers, so all the kids are learning at different times and different things, so they have the same amount of time to transfer into another center and learn another new thing, but the same thing that their friends just learned. You want to set it up in like some of these major areas right here. Here is the sensory table. These are the major things it's helpful with. But, I mean, they get to play with all these fun tools and measurings, cold stuff. This is rice or sand. This is just a barrel of leaves and acorns and nuts and stuff that you'd find outside that they could play in. Just different feelings, touching, opening up all your senses. This is Technology Center, where you would have cameras, tablets, headphone center, stuff that most of the time, computers, that you would have in just a center where there's one or two children in it. The block area where you have Legos, bigger Legos, like wooden blocks, styrofoam blocks. You would have all different kind of blocks in here so they can build and make and engineer anything. And all these developmental areas are being touched on, and these are the different things you can work on in this center. This is dramatic play, which is like your house, stuff you'd find at home, shopping and other stuff. But these are all the developmental things that you can work on in this area. And this is some of the things like a telephone, a baby doll, a grocery store, different things you could do in the environment you can put in this. The reading area is a quiet area. You'd want just books, maybe 1, 2 children in that area at a time, learning how to read or look at the pictures, but they're working on all these skills at one time in this center. The writing area is working on fine motors, all these different skills, but you're drawing, you're writing, you're making a journal, you're actually lettering, stamping envelopes. You can teach them all different kinds of things, put new things in the centers each week. It helps them change it up and learn new things if you add with each new lesson plan a new toy or item. The art area is where you can watercolors, big mobile art, an art easel. Always want an art easel. So if they're not working as a group at a table, they can be working individually. Not always have to be with paint. It can be with chalk, with dry erase markers, crayons. Manipulative play. This is little pieces that you can lock together or stack on top of. Puzzles, different interacting pieces that's not blocks. And it helps with all these different developmental science. This is my personal favorite. You can do different experiments with the kids. They can look at different stuff in nature. They can use a magnifying glass, magnets, all different kinds of things in this center. They can look at bugs. Anything can be in science. The sink in the bathroom. You wouldn't think of that as a learning area, but we want our kids to know to wash away germs, to clean up after themselves after using the paintbrush, or when they've made a mess, they want to be able to go to the bathroom area, get some paper towels, and then come back and clean up their mess. So this area is a learning area. It also, you know, when they're potty training, they need to learn in this area because they need to learn how to use the restroom. Well, parents say, after learning all this information, that it's 40% of them say it's negative, that they're not really learning in this, but 60% says it's great. They're learning, they're working on all their developmental areas, and I tend to agree, because instead of just sitting them down one at a time as a big group making them learn, you were letting them play, letting them interact with their peers, and letting them learn on their developmental readiness. As long as you have the material out there and the teacher beside them walking around assisting them from time to time, there is so much they can learn, where if you were just teaching them, one kid might drift off and not want to pay attention. This lets them play and interact and have all that time. Thank you.